Start off nice and steady, sat down here, and like we've done before, we're just going to start at the ankle and we're going to go side to side with the feet, side to side through there. Alright, get windscreen wipers with those feet, and we're going to push the feet away and toes back towards, toes away, toes towards. Okay, good. Really now push and pull. Good, and then let's move them all together. We're going to go 10 circles clockwise with those toes, and then we'll do 10 circles anti-clockwise. So once you've done your 10, change direction. Okay, good stuff. Okay, from there, for 5 on each side, just going to pull that knee into the chest. So we'll do them alternating, so 10 total. Okay. And from there, we're going to bring the feet in towards your body, knees together. Hands behind, nice and solid, and we're just going to rock those knees from side to side. Start with a smaller range and start increasing then. Let's do 4 more total. 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. From there, we're going to come up into a lunge or a half kneel. And from here, we're just going to come for some trunk rotations. Open up those hips. Okay, let's swap legs and then continue. Okay, we're going to go back to the first leg again, and we're going to go wood chops high on the side of the front leg and low on the side of the rear leg. Two more, 1, 2. Okay, change your legs again, high on the side of the front leg, down to low on the other side. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Once they're done, we're going to come down to cross-legged. Down to cross-legged, and we're just going to start by just rolling those shoulders back. Nice and big. Drive them up, drive them back. Okay, good. 2 more, 1, 2. Then we're going to take the right hand, put that on top of the left knee, and get the left hand and put it on top of the right knee. And from there then we're going to get this top hand, so the left hand, and we're going to rotate it from where it is to pointing and looking towards the ceiling. And down. We're going to do that for 10 on this side. Once you've done your 10, swap your hands over. So your left hand's going onto your right knee, right hand's going onto your left, and then continue then for another 10 on the other side. Once you've done those, no hurry, but once you've done them, just bring your legs out to straight in front of you. 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. We're going to put our hands down in front, and then we're going to do a similar movement to what we just did, but alternating. So right hand's going to come up, point and look towards the ceiling, down to the floor, the left hand up. And we're going to do that for a total of 10 reps as well. Okay, good stuff. Okay, stay where you are with your feet as they are. Once you've done those, we're just going to come up hands in front, pointing forwards. We're just going to go for some very gentle trunk rotations in this position, challenging the hamstrings and the hips. Okay, let's do 6 more. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Good. And bring those feet back to the middle. Grab a drink if you want one, and also grab a weight if you've got one for today. Okay, great. So that we've got a few exercises to go through which are going to use the weight. For the first round, we're not going to use the weight for the first exercise, and then we'll go on after that, okay? So we're going to start off with a single arm overhead squat for 5 reps. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hand up in the air, keep it as vertical as possible, and we're going to try and squat down for 5 reps with that arm vertical. So it's going to challenge mobility in your upper back. Okay, once you've done your 5 on that side, other arm goes up. Let's do that one. Might help if you look up towards that hand. It's a tricky movement. It requires quite a lot of upper back mobility to do it right. Okay, good. So you can grab your weight now. We're going to go in for 5 halos in each direction. So coming around the back of the head, nice and steady. 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing direction after 5. Okay, for the first round, the weight can then go to the side. I'm going to go 5 single leg deadlifts on each side. So starting on the left leg, we're going to hinge over from the hip, have a bit of tension through the hamstring. If we can get to the floor, that'd be great. 5 reps there. So getting a bit of work through the hamstring, but also working those little muscles in the foot and the ankle. Once you've done your 5, swap legs, go for the other 5. Okay. And then the next one, we're going to do it without weight for the first round. But we're going to come down to the bottom of the squat. Elbows into knees, pushing out, and we're going to stay down here for 30 seconds, okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, here for 30, the lower you can get, the easier it's going to be to sit here. Just have a little rock around, side to side, diagonals forward. Drive those knees out with the elbows. You probably feel it tight in your in the angle between your foot and your shin. It's pushing a lot of movement through there. Okay, we've got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then up. And then the last one we've got is we're going to grab our weight. We're going to get into a nice solid position so that we can get it in our hand and just rotate from here through the elbow, just so, yeah, there's movement through the elbow, through the wrist and through the shoulder as well, okay, nice and gentle. Okay, a couple more, then we'll change sides. Okay, let's change sides. Gentle with this one. Couple more. Okay, great. Right, good stuff. Grab a drink if you want one. We're going to go on to the second round, which will be the same exercises, but we're going to bring the weight in for a couple more of them then. Okay, so we're going to go into those 5 overhead squats. This time, if you want to bring the weight in and get that involved, then you can. But we're going to do 5 of those on each side. Nice and steady. It's a testing movement, so don't worry if you're struggling with it. It is a hard one. Okay, once you've done those, we're back into our 5 on each side halos. Lovely stuff. And then we're on to our single leg RDL. Let's hold the weight in the same side as the working leg, over the toe, over for our 5 reps. Okay, good. Okay, good stuff. Once you've done that one, we can go into our bottom of the squat hold for 30. Try and do this whilst holding the watch at the same time. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So down here, we can hold our weight if we want this time to push the knees down. So I forgot to say the weight, so don't worry if you haven't got it. We'll use it on the next round. We can use that to push ourselves deeper into the squat, push that range a bit more, and drive those knees out slightly. Where are we with the time? Okay, we've got 10 seconds left. You've got to be careful you don't blow into these kettlebells when you're holding them upside down, because they've got a hollow bottom. You blow into them and all the dust comes out and hits you in the face. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good. And then we're going to finish off with those elbow twists. Nice, solid position here. Hold of the weight, and we're just going to twist it, rotate it. Maybe a little bit further this time. Now that we're a little bit warmer. Okay, let's do a few more. Alright, and last one. Okay. Then changing sides. Okay, good stuff. And rest there. Okay. That's round 2 done. We're going to go into round 3 in a minute. Let's just have a quick break, grab a drink. So we've got one more round of this to do now. Overhead squat 5-5, halo 5-5, single leg RDL 5 on each side. 30 seconds in the bottom of the squat, and then our elbow twists to finish. Okay. So let's get started then with the last 5 on each side of the overhead squats. So if we're using a weight, If you're struggling with the weight, just go no weight, that's no problem. So let's get that weight up above our heads, squatting down, trying to keep that chest up. This is hopefully getting slightly easier now, but more we're warming up. Okay. Okay, once we've done those, onto the halos, 5 in each direction. And then once the halos are done, we're on to the single leg RDLs. Holding the weight in the side of the working foot or working leg, hinging at the hip, feeling the tension through those hamstrings. Okay. Okay, once they're done, we're down into the bottom of the squat, no rush. Okay, we're going to spend 30 seconds down here, starting now. Little wiggle around if you want, little bounce. Depending on how your squat is, this might be uncomfortable. There's not a huge amount of time left in it. Okay, about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then we've got those twists to finish. Nice solid position, and we're just rotating that kettlebell through the range that your wrist and elbow will allow. Okay, a couple more, and then changing sides. This is especially nice if you can get yourself holding on to something like a bench or a chair so you're really solid. Okay, a couple more. Okay, good stuff. Let's put that weight to the side. Okay, so next we're going to move on to a little bit of a flow. I'll demonstrate it for you first and we'll move into it, okay? So we're going to start off, the way this is going to work, we're going to start off in a downward dog. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, and then we're going to come down into a bit of a dive bomb press up. Hips down to the floor here. From there, we're going to come up to hands and knees. We're going to do 5 cat-cows, forwards, down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there, we're going to bring the left foot up the left hand, raise that rear knee, do some circles with that rear knee. Other side, circles with that knee, back. And that's going to be 1 rep, okay? So I'll talk us through it as we do the first one again. So first things first, we're going to come up into that downward dog. So let's get into there now. Push those heels down. Should be getting a nice bit of a stretch through the hamstrings. So we're in that downward dog. So we're going to go down into that dive bomber press up and then taking the hips to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Down, dive bomber press up, hips to the floor, coming up into that cobra type position. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send ourselves back so we're hands and knees. We're going to go into our 5 cat-cows, so looking down towards the knees as we do the cat, looking forward as we do the cow. 5 of those. Okay, and when you've done your 5, we're going to bring the left foot up to the outside of the left hand, take that rear knee ever so slightly off the floor, and just move around in that position. Do some circles with that knee, backwards and forwards, side to side, wherever you fancy. Okay, and then we're going to change sides, so return the left leg, bring the right up to the outside of the right hand, raise that knee off the floor, give it a wiggle. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then rest there. Okay, that's 1 rep, we're going to do 2 more. 2 more in total. Right. Ready to go again? Oh, yeah, keep going if you want. Or we can go together, whatever you fancy. So we'll start up in that downward dog. Here we are. Drive those heels down towards the floor. Okay, we're going to go down into that dive and we'll press up in 3, 2, 1. Take ourselves up into a cobra, a nice low back stretch. We're going to stay here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to hands and knees. Going into those cat-cows. Drive up, drive down. Okay, 5 of those. And then to finish, let's bring that left foot up to the outside of the left hand. Wiggle that rear knee around just off the floor. Change sides, so the left knee returns, the right foot comes up to right hand. Wiggle around there, and that'll be rep 2 done. Okay, and then return and rest. We've got 1 more round of this to do. Let's get ready. We're going to go into that final downward dog. We'll start that then in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, left hand here for 10 now. 6, 5, 3, 2. Dive bomber press up in 1. We're going to stay here for 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to knee, hands and knees. Cat-cows for 5 reps, not 5 seconds. And then bring that left foot up to the outside of that left hand. That last bit here, moving that rear knee around. 3, 2, 1. Changing sides. Okay, good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that was a fun little flow. Grab a drink if you want one. We're just going to go on to a bit of stretching to finish. Right, first things first, as you are, let's just go into some nice shoulder rolls again. Up, back and down, really push that range. Couple more, then we're going to go up into a standing quad stretch. Okay, I've been looking at my watch the whole time, there's a clock there, the second hand. Let's start that standing quad stretch. Okay, let's get ready and let's go. We'll do 30 seconds first. Remember, pull that foot gently up behind you, drive that knee down towards the floor and drive those hips forward. Okay, hang in there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nice swift change over to the other leg. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to go 45 seconds on that first leg again after this one. So we're resting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Let's just give ourselves 15 seconds, then we're going to go for 45 on each leg. Okay, get ready. That first leg again for the 45. Starting 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, here we are, 45 seconds. Let's make the most of it. Uncomfortable but not painful. Okay, we're just over halfway. Keep the quality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's take 15 seconds rest, then we're going to do 45 on the second leg. Okay. It's going to be a lovely day, unless you're doing a video of this and it's the weekend, and it's not going to be a lovely day. Alright, 2, 1, let's go, second leg. For anyone doing this today. For you too. It is a lovely day. Okay, we're coming up with 30 seconds left. Then we're going to do a full minute on each side, alright? We're going to give these quads a good bit of stretch today. Okay, 10 seconds left, then we're going to take 30 seconds rest. I'm going to go in for the 2 1-minuters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good stuff. Alright, we've just got about 20 seconds left of the rest. Right, ready to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we are for a minute. Keep that quality all the way through. Let's concentrate on putting a good stretch through these quads for the whole 60 seconds. Okay, we're over halfway now. Hang in there. Okay, last 10. We're going to take 30 seconds rest after this one, then we're going to go for the last minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whoa. 30 seconds rest, then we're going to do the 60-second stretch on that second leg. Okay, 15 seconds left of the rest. Okay, ready to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's settle in. Maintain that quality. It's probably the only stretching we do in the week, so let's make sure it's worthwhile. Not just going through the motions. Okay, 30 seconds left on this last stretch of the quads. Okay, last 10 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great, shake those quads out. That's those done.